So we've talked about some potential downside in the market this week over the course of the day, but let's talk about the potential upside. What could in fact send the market surging? And it seems like this final approval and launch of Ethereum spot ETFs is imminent. All right. Now, this is not a guarantee. This is not financial advice, and know that this is something that would be extremely beneficial for the price of Shiba Inu. Now, what we're seeing right now is the large entities, the ones that always seem to have a leg up in the competition, that always seem to be ahead of the curve just a little bit, are making some massive moves. In fact, Justin Sun actually extracted 14,436 Ethereum worth $45 million from Binance. Now, this move actually took place over the course of a couple days. We saw about 4 days ago, he deposited $45 million worth of USDT. And yesterday, he actually bought and withdrew this $45.5 million worth of Ethereum from Binance. So you have these large entities that are actually in heavy accumulation mode, basically in preparation for this event. But yet the market hasn't really fully grasped the fact that this launch is coming. All right. We're still heavily oversold. Ethereum's still actually down at 3,300, which is obviously well below what it was on the pump of the announcement of the first approvals. But don't be surprised if, when we do in fact get these approvals, if the market starts to take off, if you in fact see Ethereum go on one of these massive surges again, another big, massive green candle, maybe even breaching what this cycle high is, which would be very cool. Now, remember, because Shib has massive pairings with Ethereum, some of its largest LPs are paired with Ethereum, it's going to drag up the price of Shiba Inu. And if this does take place, it wouldn't surprise me if Shib actually jumps up into this, 402 and above range. Now, obviously, again, this is not a guarantee. This is not financial advice. And know that this may or may not be enough to sustain the current run. All right. I've talked about the possibility of basically a kind of a bump and drop back down here before we send, but it's all a question of, what does the outside think, right? Do the people outside the market think that this is enough catalyst, and does it make them confident enough to start putting capital back in the market? All right. That's a big reason why we saw this surge in the price of Shib. Remember, right? Shib was kind of putzing along. We saw a lot of capital just kind of matriculating around the space. We had some new inflows from outside the space, but really everything hit in late February. We had enough optics outside the space, enough excitement from, the Bitcoin spot Bitcoin ETFs and the trading that was taking place there, that we saw all this fresh capital hit the market and send prices to the upside. That's why we set new higher lows in terms of Shiba Inu, because a lot of new users came in, a lot of new capital came in, and we basically set up this new floor. All right. So now we're just basically waiting for this next flow of users, this next surge of excitement in the market, which typically happens again around this time. And this may be one of those catalysts that really gets things popping. Now, again, this is not a guarantee. This is not financial advice, but it would not surprise me. All right. We have now gone, 7 days past when these final S1 applications were submitted. And we haven't heard a single word from the SEC about that. Maybe there's an announcement today. Maybe there is by the time that this video comes out. Who knows? But it wouldn't surprise me that now that we're past the holiday week, now that we've settled down a bit, if we do get into this point where we have an imminent approval taking place, imminent trading commencing, and again, flow of billions and billions of dollars into the market. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, but have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.